Today, I'm going to show you how to create a VSL that does three things. First, doubles your close rate, pre-sell prospects before the call, and saves you from repeating yourself on every sales call. And no, you don't need a 10K production team to do this, a fancy camera, or a copyright expert. If you're an online business owner or a freelancer, this is exactly for you. First thing I want to cover is the duration. Shorter is better. People don't have the time or patience for a 15-minute VSL anymore. If your audience is between 20 and 40 years old, keep it between 4 to 10 minutes max. Older audiences, you can stretch it up to 20, 30 minutes, but I really suggest you keep it short. If you want a second video on a separate page of your website, you can definitely go a bit more in depth and spend more time explaining, but for the home page, just keep it short and straight to the point. So what is a VSL? The VSL is just a video sales letter in form of a video. Instead of making prospects read an entire boring document, you just let them watch and connect with you via a video. One of my clients literally recorded his first VSL by screen sharing a document, and with the right editing, it looks so professional and converted like crazy. So don't overthink this. A strong structure beats fancy production every single time. So let's go to the structure. Here's the exact structure that I recommend and that has worked for my clients. The first 15 seconds, you need to call out your audience and you need to be specific here. For example, if your ICP is B2B businesses. Attention B2B businesses making $30,000 a month. This is a great call out to your action and it's a great start of the VSL. Then you need to state your offer clearly and super simple with a big guarantee. If you don't have a guarantee, it's fine, you just don't include it. But this way, the way that I usually structure this phrase is usually outcome, time frame, and unique mechanism. So, for example, get 15 to 30 qualified leads in 30 days by using the proven mechanism blueprint. I just made that up, but you get the point. Then you need to do a quick introduction about you, who you are, your credibility, and you need to keep it tight in this section. You don't want to talk about the end result. You just need to talk about the situation that the viewer is currently in and relate that to your own situation, to your own story. The pain they are in and the transformation they need. That's also something that you need to keep in mind. And you need to hit different pain points because this is where the viewer will feel a connection with you. Then the results plus proof. You need to show screenshots, case studies, show what's worked with you and why you are the authority in your industry and why you are qualified to teach them. Then you need to paint the gap. What they are missing if they don't work with you. What they will lose if they don't take the action right now. This creates FOMO, which is fear of missing out, and makes the viewer actually take action in that exact moment. Then you need to walk through your process step by step. And this is the part where you give away the real value. And you want to spend at least a minute in this part just to make sure the audience really understands this. And please don't gatekeep any information. This is the part where you give out free value and real practical tips for your audience, but also explaining why you have so much more to offer to them. Then you need to show your proof, testimonials if you got them. More proof and testimonials are never enough, and it makes you just look like the expert in your own industry. Then you just do a quick offer recap and a final CTA to book a call with you. The reason I recommend my clients to only add one CTA at the end is because the viewer most likely won't trust you until they watch the entire VSL. That's just how it is. And we don't want to lose retention or break the trust we are building with unnecessary CTAs in the middle of the video. A few quick hacks to the post-production is to keep editing simple. You can add some text and some highlights, maybe a few B-rolls here and there. And of course, some music to build the tension and highlight the emotions, because the emotions is what actually makes the viewer, as human, take action. But just try and make it as raw as possible without sounding boring. Use stats, visuals, real-life examples, screenshots, and try to don't blur anything. Of course, some stuff you need to blur, but just make it as transparent as possible. And don't just talk to the camera, talk to the person. Give out value. Teach something that they can use right away. This builds trust like this so fast. And don't use Loom. because quality matters in VSLs. Record your footage and the screen with OBS or Screen Studio instead. Now, I've put together a free PDF with a VSL template and a real-life example that you can model and apply it to your own specific business. You can grab it in the link of the description. And if you want to keep learning, just check my other videos right here where I break down how to convert viewers into actual high-ticket clients. If you want me and my team's help, you can click the link below to book a call with me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.